I think it makes a big difference. I think it matters a great deal that the American people get the truth. I think they have the right to be told the truth. I think they have the right to know what happens. And I think it makes a big difference whether or not the American people have the confidence that the President and the administration is being truthful with them. So I guess my question is, do you agree with that point? Are you willing to work with me, or do you basically kind of agree with Hillary Clinton that that's kind of yesterday's news and let's move on?
Well, Senator, if you're trying to get some daylight between me and Secretary Clinton, that's not going to happen here today on that score. But I think you're not. I think you're talking past each other. I don't think that.
Could be.
I don't think that was the question. I think that if your question is, should the American people get the truth and does it matter, Hillary Clinton would say yes, and I say yes. But that's not what I think she was referring to. I think what she was referring to was sort of the question of you know, the sequencing and the timing of how particular information came in with respect to the talking points and the public statements that were made.
Will you work with me then on an ongoing basis then so we can get that behind us, so we can find out what actually happened, and then we can move beyond that? I mean, can you just make that commitment to me?
Well, I think, Senator, in all fairness, I think we do know what happened. I think that it is very clear. Were you at the briefing with the tapes?
No.
Well, there was a briefing with tapes, which we all saw, those of us who went to it, which made it crystal clear. We sat for several hours with our intel folks who described to us precisely what we were seeing. We saw all of the events unfold. We had a very complete and detailed description.
Yes, but we know what happened in Benghazi now because we have the reports. What we don't know is why we were misled. But again, I'm just looking to make sure that you as Secretary of State will work with me so we actually do find out what the administration knew,
again,
how they misled the American public.
Senator, in fairness, I don't want the American people to be left with a misimpression here. When you say why we were misled, that implies an intent to actually mislead you somehow. I think that there was a description of a variance in talking points. I don't know why that happened, but there was a description of that.